Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
You've just sat down to sew, ready to tackle your project, but instead of moving forward smoothly, your sewing machine starts stitching backward or seems to be stuck in reverse. This can be incredibly frustrating and confusing, especially if you're not sure why it's happening. Let's break down the most common reasons your sewing machine might be sewing backward and how to fix it, getting you back on track to sewing forward with confidence. The first and most frequent culprit is often simply the reverse stitch lever or button being accidentally engaged. Almost every modern sewing machine has a mechanism for reverse stitching, which is crucial for securing seams at the beginning and end of your work. It's usually a lever you hold down or a button you press, and sometimes it can get stuck or be pressed inadvertently, especially if you've recently used it or if a child has been near the machine. Check your machine's front panel or side for a button or lever labeled with a reverse arrow or R. Ensure it's not engaged. If it is, simply disengage it, and your machine should resume normal forward stitching. Another common reason relates to your stitch selection. While most basic straight stitches don't involve backward motion, certain decorative stitches, specialty stitches like some mending programs, or even specific phases of an automatic buttonhole stitch often include forward and backward movements as part of their design. If you've recently changed your stitch setting or are trying a new pattern, consult your machine's manual to understand the full sequence of the selected stitch. Try switching back to a basic straight stitch, usually stitch number 1, with a medium stitch length like 2.5 to see if the problem resolves. This helps rule out a stitch pattern as the cause. Incorrect threading, both the upper thread and the bobbin, can also lead to issues that mimic backward sewing or cause the fabric to not feed properly. If the upper thread isn't seated correctly in the tension discs, or if it skipped a guide, the stitch formation will be compromised, causing fabric to bunch or not advance. Similarly, an incorrectly wound or inserted bobbin can disrupt the lower thread's tension, leading to erratic feeding. Completely rethread your machine from scratch, following your manual precisely for both the upper thread and bobbin. Ensure the presser foot is up when threading the upper thread to allow the tension discs to open fully. Beyond threading, problems with your machine's feed dogs or presser foot pressure can also be the source. The feed dogs are the tiny, jagged teeth located under the presser foot that pull the fabric through the machine. If they are disengaged, often via a lever for free motion quilting or darning, or jammed with lint, they won't be able to grip and move the fabric forward effectively, making it seem like the machine is sewing backward or just staying in place. Check your machine settings to ensure the feed dogs are in the up position for regular sewing. Also, adjust your presser foot pressure. If it's too light, the fabric might slip instead of moving forward, and if it's too heavy, it can create too much drag. Your stitch length setting is also critical. If it's set to 0 or a very short length, the machine will essentially be stitching in place, creating a knot rather than a seam, which can feel like backward movement. Increase your stitch length to a standard setting. Finally, ensure your fabric isn't getting caught or snagged underneath the machine or in the needle plate opening, as this external resistance can prevent forward movement. If you've checked all these common issues and your machine is still stubbornly sewing backward, it might be time for a professional service check, as there could be an internal mechanical issue. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe for more sewing tips and troubleshooting guides.